Deputy Director of Operations Mustapha Gbandi. Yes, Deputy Director of Operations. And you know, say, wako akwetia, ako threatening. Na ni nyina ye akwetia by election ye kono. Na bi ako threatening. Ewo grounds. Yes, wako threatening wo grounds. Na no na Deputy Director of Operation Mustapha Gbandi Eggman who say na bi we bema onye bema nsin obi a okra na yeka yesi akoti e be chinkrofo waka or said he mean it omo be chinkrofo wo ma those involved in scandals no ye be chi wo mo na o kakra na o ka say wona na bi when a ban of scandals a okra ho bom a NSS yes ho bom ghost names no ho bom recently I think say last Friday or Saturday and ka say o ma boabo mo and o ka say wo chese what the not wanted list to say ye be no yes na bi bo like wanya ka just ye be no onye careful to what the not wanted list because I could threatening and o ka say o mo de akwatia no de o mo ko in peace yes o mo ko in peace you enye gidigidi bia no mo ko no but say na bi e pese o de gidigidi ba dia onhwe because ono kro mo pe na che no be che no obusua yenko tie interview we woni Kwame Nkrumah Kesi and grant interview we and na anopay because nana bi threatening because nana bi videos are not all threatening no ma men ko pe videos ni bi mfa mechro nana bi threatening no all threat akwatia and on base no yes na the way we see it and semana all can it will be because a dear na bi akoka memo hu de na bi akoka na kwatia yes no say yes in same way na bi koka no in same way and okoka no enu ntina ma Director of Operations Deputy Mustapha Gbandi for you Gbandi chrenze na bi ya bechu or the not wanted list yes or the not wanted list obahwa ya bechu no kona na bi kasaro or threatening na no ablikumanof nso ama wo ablikumanof rera no ambo it be zoom into the conversation may try so hard as a menya video no e de abecho nsema na bi koka no akotia na so say nsem we na bi ekoka na akotia just few days and as recently my Deputy Director of Operations eso edin komo say na bi hwe hu yi na ye be mouse wa kwatia because NDC for said they will use all means not in a violence way because we feel my neck ekra no mo primaries you know just to the 3 people and no more contest ye be make sure say ye be a couple of some of the videos you know na edo abecho say NDC for primary say na call who win ye be zumi
19 polling stations akwatia 119 polling stations ya de obi me ka na ma Kesi su bia che yen ya boa ye ho anenam ye be boa ye ho ban
yeah
ye be boa ye ho ban
legally right
MPP ye be boa ye ho ban
legally
MPP ye be boa ye ho ban
yeah but it should be done legally that's the point
ye be boa ye ho ban ye be boa ye ho ban
but say unim say and in fact me kai say Mustapha Gbandi aka wa ha say akwatia na amoba no NPP member be former
you shouldn't be saying that go never
okay that's
fine.
That's fine but I say akwatia no mo former appointee be any leading member be a what committee any crime against the state udru ho mbechi wo
no oya onu munsu a so ya no po onu munsu ho
onu munsu say
ya so mo ke kan ni say akwatia de chiri pa so bi so bi abone a eni ni pa da go hwe no friend say ni ye nya ofo hwe mu akwatia de chiri bi wa
and say Akwatia is still within the Ghanaian jurisdiction.
So what I'm trying to say that sometimes some of these unfortunate comments as a state institution. No, how can you say that Obi Akwatia and Abechino? Who secret na odia? Oh yeah, why? obi zo obi obetena ma security person chu obi a so far they been doing their work.
Yes, Union and a bill, hot tracking violence. Have a trend.
Me too. Was it the Nana B? Yade?
Nana B, tracking violence.
Away.
None of Friday, none of past area or Coxman media. So, Nan pick up a woman. I could tell one woman. I made the see a better comfort. After me to do a new few. One woman of a common minister in your show. Set election at the corner. This is for you. Them for violence in court. Them fun to pang court. I could hear 4 years to give me a control. You could trouble. Winning there. A quanya, your doctor, yeah, and this is the winning side feature. But we are not going to engage in violence. The medium to win an election is not violent. So, be an experienced organizer. Who say, acquire a possible winning election in your Basabasayo. It's just about 2% in certain chances and areas. I'll bet you. I will bet you. A police for the a man of Yoko at the other power much of that. And Crawford the Bribia as usual means. So, boys here, a bimo di bonnet, a bimo and police lake. So, a bimo defrauding Crawford, one containers car, or mamma woman. A bimo acquire mining related offenses. I mean, who share the team and South of Yomukoya to trust me. Pusher to win cheap. Yomukoya to trust me. I was to West Wagon. Yomukoya to trust me. But the people from about Akotia constituency. And no dear, let me assure Nana B say. Now, woman say, woman dear, you are. We will point you out to the police to pick you up. We will be in the cafe. NDC for a woman. That one. I can assure them they can go to heaven and come down. Now, where the bonny will come, I mean, no one so with the bonny. Now, there's a yawa to me now. And one on the car, and I be got at an pass or super me. Comment. And the MPP force so be the bonny, I mean, a chili. This MPP party continue to support people who have committed crimes against this country. Say, as you show, will be acting in your what's the one baby? Now you bet you would you have one? That would be obstructing police from doing their lawful duties. One no crano and here are channel. And to one who here, but one who wrongly there. One really are none of one channel. Because we are in government. Unlike what they did in the last 8 years, say about what we are, we will not beat anybody. But we will ensure that we clean the system. MP, I want to assure him that the MDC is ready for the election. A quan biasua, a quan papa, a better sword, the minister I see to. And they are set and a schooling and William. And they are set a cotia for and William. Yet, yes. Then, to all eschew violence. Violence is not the credit of any individual and any party. As political party, they should not just pop only. Aggression is on that kind of.
I see.
We shouldn't heighten the tension.
Okay.
Pertinent. Now, you did not say election. Now, the interesting thing is that one, so Nipana, Obijina, you didn't know. Tuturupa no party na no so na obetra because the legacy party ne wo goodwill party no e wo in terms of said the ene akotiafo no atra said the Ghana fo nyina atra ti se nipa no nya bedu pe na ya de na isi party na so na fi yakoya campaign abro semunti MP frenam so mo mpe umbrella ye use nti nfi obu o mkra na omu na msumu a omu mfa umbrella a bi nso ya omu na mi obi anso ndi omati
na me ba question me bi say na da umbrella mo na mo de buy
abro semunti o ka umbrella obi ade
na
abro semunti o ku use umbrella e be ka say I don't know my NDC for we didn't you umbrella no credit so on kura mu na general secretary no na mu nsum tete sabe obi on na mu nsum mi hu evenden recording so hon mo
I mean no na cho na no
election no beti akoya akote election ya the interior minister said nsa Greater Accra said nsa actually no almost say afei the woman de ko ani mu anya yi so woman yi no de abrafra asoko no bi na de afọ so yen krani on to try to allow for some cramp on a dorsal ono ana busia for na yi na man ye uko so o de ko candidate and answer elect party a entimi ma akotiafo nya mbaso bi ano de ko impose wom so oh entino ye de twan ye twan sen kan ne nyame adomo a ebebo tu no na yetimi ato aba no wasunjemu a ye de candidate edibededi but I'm very confident that and conform me and sound on my file no aye wo mu akiri background na aye gu say one ba could be or be winning piano and help the party to win the election, the by-election, on behalf of Inuya NS Yakumebusiafo and on behalf of the people of Akotia. In fact, even on behalf of the MPP itself, because Omutna Abayemutama opposition. Even though say one more power no come a day one more grassroots no any na yefe enti esi a one more this one be ya this one say yeah me say making sure say MPP for one more grassroots akotia no yetimi ebi ama bia so wom so sabi wom ye nuanom enti it's a big tax to take care of your own people and take care of the opposition which was neglected by their own party. No? It's a very big task, but it pays off because that is what good leadership does. The MPP for better see from we sweet Nanabi, national organizer own people and take care of the opposition which was neglected by their own party. No? It's a very big task, but it pays off because that is what good leadership does. The MPP for better see from we sweet Nanabi, national organizer of the MPP. And that the Osia Samrane. Now the why MPP abwa omo kwakotia. We see say Sama Nanabi National Service Director. Okoye buffer stock. Babia Nanabi even as board chairman no. Standards Fihoba. In fact, none of you see say Akotiafo nya aduane a omedi. Nanabi mania why in the last 8 years. Ni you see say Akotiafo nya aduane a omedi. Na de so waboabo a ho kwa sente Akotiafo na yemfa omni enkwasasem. Edru baby a ye che aduane de a mpanyifo na munim baby a ye didi. Ya de ye be chairman asu bia.
Na agimu say
Papa
obi busaw se entinya dufu pe se muanya 188 na aka kakra wo he ti mo mo de kan mo de ho ana ide ne kan mo de ho kora da na ba mo wuo na aba be fa no
so ban boni aso twen ene Ghana for the MPP uja wo mo anyeye de wo mo de aye Ghana fu yi
me se mo ya adufu pe
sen nya ba to ne ekọ abato ne ekọ se na wo mo aban mu no na Ghana nyina no wo mo hweto enti u fi ze wo fa kwa no ti hoi mo na ekom dew ba no fo betietie mu a MPP for hwe a se si e unu ekuma e mu ana makai wi tu fi ze ye di tam MPP
me kwa se me ja abato
je no wo de ye je enu om de ye na omadane akoko ordinano edi ebru ni wi a na osan so de atwitwe fom na omadane wo machi ama wo party no enti akotiafo antimi antu antia party no because one ye fi say sa abato no a tu no akotia no ka hwe mu frenchima ka bia na menua na sen anwini but ye be fa no sa because NS no anu so be ne ban ne personality no cut across. NS was one person. Untimi kra nka so ye MPP ni papa. Because he was one fine gentleman. We MPP ni he is free with you. We NDC ni he is free with you. Ebia nka NS and now some contest is our election na. The story would have been different. Na abranche ya o makofa ni me hwa ne anwie ye promise ni emeka no hatem. Yenchiro MPP fu wom sunu wom ban enti wo de ta enkofo no ekogina dwa so say wo je awawa Ghana for ma alone da because they don't trust the party. Ghanaians have determined say and sa eyi you say eyi a abi be say o kokram be say o hene a kwa be say e ka say
kokram am fere say oba be she ohuni mu a wo first o de asawa be she mu
exactly to Ghana for your margin including the MPP for your margin say tempeni for no am fere wo mo nso nyame antini ehu say wo mu nyina no mo bre e ma party ne ba power and wo mo didi aja wo ato akase nkese akase 8 years na wo mo ja wo mo amohia de wo mo a wo mo nso ba your margin say na ebesi bia besi Sadia, and in a party of a Kwame de Bia near Kim, sir, ye penny for ye making sure there. A Piania Yedinos. A true swire, a betchebi. I'm an ask for party form. Near Timia Catcher won't say, ya das it. That's your 70. Now, a many of the ninjas in Kodia, not only the fee, sir. I'm one. Nanado, you a fee, sir, a Kotiaka in the backyard, when no one Timia and kind was a president. A daddy beba, ama akotiafo ato ho aba. Enna ye duru ho. Nti yen NDC fo no, ena Ghana fo di wo mani ato yen so. Ye be feli o, ye mfeli o. Ba bia ye gina de, ye ne Ghana fo wo apampapa. Sabio, Ghana fo nyina je tum se, afei ene aba aban num. Eni ama ye tutu no, ye timi atutu bi ye. Enne in the last 8 years, Ghana for any Abia your friend say they reduce prices. And then so do to be baby na they reduce prices and then DSTV 4 crown for say and now I'm said $1 above 1 prices. So this was never experienced under the MPP. Ghana for Sujitum say and Niama President Mahama Akasi Wobeyeno. NDC 4 year ready say yeba boado amana ye ama Ghana for what warm. And we don't have a bad relationship with the people of Ghana and of course Akotia constituency I be through say Sebio ye ko campaign ye nya dinka. Ne MPP for mo kwakaden. Are they new executive ko election po and woman dem ko for fufuo bi to woman ko Akotiafo enim and go pa wo ma chowa. It's a different matter. Nana be in the last 8 years, you know one at Ghana happening. Minister for Roads, Honorable Amwakwata, of Chebi, Mumbisa ne sa akote krum koye kwan na oye no chedini bianka nye. So the same group of people are going to go to Akwatia in the name of campaigning for by-election. What do you think the people will do? So that's it. Nienso NDC for the yenya ye share woman boy or mo share so to abama ye no. Ye no woman na eko. Say e kwakọ transe na ya hwese de be ya. Ye beba be convince woman panyin say Akwatia former ye MP a. Yenso ye be make sure say kwan pia so a President Mahama ebetete ama bia to Akotiafo no ye be ye amana ye sade uni ze President Mahama de oka oye sabi obi a odo nipa President Mahama asem ne se a nipa dodie udi beba no nyansa nso a obi nimdi a ye de buma nso obi saa nimdi eru ye de betete ama Akotiafo nso bi aka wo mu ejuma esese ye koso okaya 2016 Akotia mine ya da ho ye friend GCD so you that company na
Abusua na wo hwe dwumade na no subscribe na wa share na wa like Ernest Kumi ye kwa Akwatia ekoto about 2024 Emma Ernest Kumi awene but Ernest Kumi win na owene ye no eba beto dwa se enye legitimate ka legitimate enye finchim enti enye nana sorry enye finchim nti no ontimi enye den act as what MP for Akwatia and semni court ye because he issue bench warrant say the bench nyina because na all were falling under contempt of court. Yes. Enti no eba no sha no na je say ensem no that's what court no na je say ontimi mfre no MP. He was restricted by the law. He was restricted no. And recently and court yi sha ban free so okay obetima ye ho MP but asem no ye gusu ye ACC obi anka bia nhyem na oye nyamedia enti na je say emremu ni constitution no we have to go for by election. Yes, I was here called by election. Na by election no no I was here koi and electoral commission declare 2nd September Nyankopon ya aduma yekoto Akwatia by election. Na eno no na nchen no ena MPP for I ma choose candidate choose candidate na man na biere ekọ hono. So okay, you choose a candidate there and you selling it out. Now so that people will buy this candidate or mobile these candidates when it comes to the election. So all selling candidates out at the same time. Now you should threaten him to NDC because of what's happening in Ablokman. And Ablokman of was peaceful. Yes. Despite one or two issues, but it was peaceful because we did see what Ablokman of now. A year how commission lighting up this confusion. Yes, on an lighting up case, and a man seminal, it got to that extent. Yes, it got to that extent. In the vision, Tinana B echo threatens or my bobo. What happened at Bilkmanofono or more IGP should act swift and make an arrest. Meanwhile, there is investigation going on. I achieved some of the what or more involving in violence. Banana B is going ahead to threaten a Akwatia by election. Say they have prepared to make sure say NDC will never intimidate them. Because when MPP was in power, there was a couple of electoral violence MPP for engaging in, but no what proper investigation was done. Let me cast your mind back to Ayawasu West Wicom. Sam George a baby. Your Bonasum sitting member of parliament. That is electoral violence. Teaching man saw it me bonipo to election ground. That was the electoral violence. But I say all 8 years of MPP in power no proper investigation be amba who the end result of it. That's Ghana for you. Inti this election and a B say a year the BCBC there, then he need to be arrested. Because electoral violence there, we don't support electoral violence. Say you got to back go and cast your vote. Drink our election ground. How could this be a violence? Say a violence. At least okwa chewa drink a amana person vote. Then vote for the candidate and come back home or stay far behind and watch how the election will go. But Nana B is threatening the whole a year Akwetia they will come out stronger than Akwetia. What happened in Ablokmanov? I daily update so. Then I'll show you medina na or subscribe to my YouTube channel no. Like it, ne share, ne comment so share comment section. Yeah, stay tuned, stay connected.